Greetings, Jason. How's everyone doing today? Wild Shirt Wednesday. What is Wild Shirt Wednesday? Wild Shirt Wednesday was something that a friend and I came up with back in 2020. We all remember 2020. That was the year the pandemics all started and our lives changed. A lot of people were working remotely. A lot of people were at home. There wasn't as much socialization. And it really affected people that I was working with. I could tell in their voice. It was the downtime. It was different, and people adjusted differently. And so, reversing back to about 4 or 5 months earlier, I went down to one of our clients, and this is a location where they work with clients who are dual diagnosis, substance abuse and mental. And one of the workers down there, Eric, I was working with him, fixing up some stuff. We were just laughing, having some great conversations, and he just had a multicolor shirt, and it just drew, I was just drawn to it. And so I was talking to him about it, and so now let's fast forward to about, April. April's when all that stuff was really hitting it back in 2020, and I called Eric. We talk all the time, and we were just both down. I was in the office all by myself. Everyone else was working from home. He was in a different location from where he would normally work, and it's just different, and he wasn't getting out and seeing as many people. And it was a situation where we just started talking. We said, hey, next Wednesday, let's both just wear a wild shirt, and let's just throw it on social media with each other, and just have fun that day. Let's do something to smile, do something to break what's happening. And so we started doing that, and eventually some of his coworkers would join, and there'd be days throughout that year that I just didn't feel like doing it. It was just like whatever. And then I would look at like 10 o'clock at social media, and then I'd see Eric had posted, and about 10 of his coworkers all had wild shirts on, and he was sending that over to me saying, hey man, have a great day. And it was something small and stupid that we just started doing, but the effects of it is what really set in. And that's what made Wild Shirt Wednesday so kind of not really important, but it was needed at that time to help Eric and I and anyone else, kind of get through that time frame. And people, kind of, they adjust, they deal with things differently, and that was one way that we could just take our mind away for 5 minutes, go out and look for a really wild shirt and wear it the next day and just have fun. And so that's kind of where Wild Shirt Wednesday came from. We kind of ended up stopping at about 2001, and we hadn't done it for a while. And last Wednesday he called me and says, hey man, I'm starting to back up. And he put out a post that just right now is a time, and he just needs something to get him sparked up. So Eric, got my wild shirt on for you. This is a new one that you haven't seen yet before, so just wanted to talk about it a bit. Send this out to you, my friend. Hope you have a great day. How does this relate with Jason's Heart and Soaring Group? I actually do see it because during that time frame when I was talking to people and they're at home, and we'd be talking about all the changes that are happening and how it's affecting everyone, and it really did affect everyone, emotionally and mentally. And so, yeah, it was just kind of, it was something that would put a skip in someone's step that day. And that's the biggest thing that I know I try to do with each and every interaction I have with, whether it be a client, external client, internal client, a friend, family member, a stranger on the street. I want to leave, during that interaction, I want to leave that person in a better place than when I started talking with them. I remember, you know, having that philosophy back in the Gateway days up in North Sioux City. Being on the customer service phones, I'll be honest, it was not fun, but it was very rewarding when you had let's just say a 2 day situation with a customer, and the start of it was just, oh boy, you had to sit there and take that heat. You had to hear them out, you had to empathize, apologize, and then you had to take that action. So that was something the Gateway did, was take the heat. That's just something, you know, doing small things like this doesn't take a lot of effort, but when you can make people smile, can make people forget about where they are in life for just a little bit, get them out of their shoes for just a few minutes, you know, that's something that can be very powerful. You know, small little things like this, I don't know how it does affect other people, but I do know that there are lasting, you know, impacts. There can be with just small little things like that, small little, you know, goofy things or small little acts of kindness, just something to change things up and get a person who may be in a rut out of that rut. And I know back in 2020 when we were doing the Wild Shirt Wednesday a lot, Eric pulled me out of a rut so many times, and I hope that I pulled him out of a rut so many times. So yeah, I plan on heading over to see Eric here this afternoon, so we can get a little live shot of our Wild Shirt Wednesday. See what he's brought in for the work day. So anyway, just wanted to chat a little bit, say hi, and hope you have a great day.